Okay, family. Now, since all the distraction is down that way, let me try to talk about this smoking gun. Now, I just bought this hat right here. You see it say 3/8, right? But I tried on a 7 1/8 hat. Now this one, it fit, it's kind of snuggy, but I got 2 layers up under here, if you can see. You understand what I'm saying? Which means if I take that off, just like the O.J. Simpson, if it don't fit, you must have quit, right? Now, it fit, don't get me wrong, but it's still, you see that gap? It don't fit as good as it would with these 2 things on it. You understand what I'm saying? Hold on a second, let me put this back on. I look like a hot mess, I know, because that's how they got me and that's how they want me. And that's what I'm trying to avoid, but because, my people are greedy, or the people that abducted me. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. The people that abducted me, they want to try to put their shit off on me. And that's why you see this Ford truck right here, and the license plate is 409 and it's got a D on it. See, that was the address in Uptown when they railroaded me with all them bed bugs and roaches and mice. Breakthrough Urban Ministry, put me in that nasty ass place, 915 West Wilson, apartment 409. Now, I always knew that my so-called sister, Linda Nelson, only wanted me for the money because it was in my DCFS files, and whoever have my book, Rhymes, Poems, and Metaphors plus one song, I ain't lying, because, I mentioned it. Or my caseworker mentioned it and wrote it in there. Shit, I don't even have a copy of my own goddamn book. And if I go to Washington, to the Library of Congress, I guarantee you, it'll be some shit. You understand what I'm saying? Somebody gonna give it to me, because everybody in Chicago got it. They told me that when they railroaded me in 2016. You understand what I'm saying? The fucking COs told me. You know what I'm saying? They say everybody got your goddamn story. Well, I ain't got it, shit. You understand what I'm saying? Now, Linda Nelson had the nerve to tell me that she thought that I was trying to kill my mama, Mary Lee Wright. Now, my mama, she used to drink, drug, and smoke. And she was on her deathbed smoking with a hole in her, throat or whatever and stuff. And, I thought she couldn't talk and all that. They run a lot of games for a lot of money. And I don't know what to believe no more, but I'm just telling the story as I, remember. So, my older sister, Linda Nelson, you know what I'm saying, and they got a liquor called Nelson out. They got, for real, they got alcohol named Nelson. And you got to remember, Willie Nelson, and they might be related, Linda Nelson and Willie Nelson. Because I always wanted to know why she didn't have the same last name. But they try to make it seem like, when you get married or whatever, then the name changes or whatever. But was she really married to Frank Nelson, or was they just playing a character, a role? You understand what I'm saying? Just to get my money, because they knew and I am somebody. For real, they knew I'm the breadwinner. And that's why she wanted me so bad in her household. And I only stayed there 6 months. And, I went to job court because there was too much going on. The girls, they stayed on the phone talking. You understand what I'm saying? And I felt somebody needed some help. So I just kept doing what I had to do, kept writing. You understand what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be. Now, my mother supposedly had got hit by a bus. And she got some money. And Linda, you understand what I'm saying, was the one, that got the money. Now, when my mom supposedly had died, and she walked with a limp. Now, when my mom supposedly had died, March 23rd of 2000, you know what I'm saying, the insurance came through and I didn't get nothing. You understand what I'm saying? I wasn't looking for nothing because I know I'm worth a whole bunch. You understand what I'm saying? I wasn't there when my mother died, but Linda, she did the obituary, and I'm the writer. See, I feel as though Linda is competing with me. You understand what I'm saying? She didn't ask for my input or nothing. You understand what I'm saying? Now, she had 4 children, so she probably seen my potentials and was like, you know, a little envious because that's that Willie Lynch shit. But I never was envious of her or her family, none of that. You understand what I'm saying? But light-skinned people, they always feel like they better than dark-skinned people. Now, I didn't mind helping her children out. Unbeknownst to me, I didn't know I was going to be, you know, sending them through college and all this shit and raising their children and all that with my money. Because, you know, you can't make a lot of money working for the phone company unless you know, listening in on people's conversation. You understand what I'm saying? And trying to stop them for, you know, coming up in the world. You know, so, you know, it didn't surprise me that, you know, or it don't surprise me that my phone get interrupted and things of that nature because her so-called husband, Frank Nelson, you know, worked for the phone company. But I'm thinking they was the one that was in Uptown. And they trying to put me in their place to make it seem as though I was the nasty person. But not one time did I have, you know, anybody over my place of residence while I was there. Not one time. Other than the people inspecting the place or whatever the fuck they was doing. And that's why they kicked me out unlawfully. You understand what I'm saying? You know, haters, they mad because I'm not displaying that character that they want from me. And that's an ignorant person that's a freakazoid or something like that. You understand what I'm saying? I don't have children. They stole my eggs, okay, after they made me homeless. You understand what I'm saying? Because, you know, that's what silly motherfuckers do and shit. And then they think, you know, I'm just going to be all crazy and buck wild, and then they can lock me away and say I'm crazy. So, you know, I had heard that my mother, you know, she told me that my brother, Emmanuel, you know, was on drugs and used to go in her purse and steal her money and things of that nature. Now, if I was trying to kill my mother like Linda Nelson said she thought I was trying to do, you know, I would have never took my mother on Mother's Day to get something to eat. I never would have rubbed her feet when she was at the nursing home. I would have never ran through the nursing home talking about stop trying to kill my mother. You understand what I'm saying? Real talk. I would have never did those things. You know, I wrote in a poem that my mother, you know, when I was writing, that my mother had to die in order for her child to live. Meaning, she had to, you know, get away. That was symbolism. My higher power was letting me know to tell her, look, you got to find a way to, you know what I'm saying, get away. Because I'm going to tell this story, and I need you to be safe. You understand what I'm saying? For real, for real. But it was my sister and my brother and probably the rest of them that was trying to, you know, I don't know. I think Angie, Linda, and Emmanuel was the ones that was trying to get rid of me, my mother, and Maria. See, it's 3 Marys, because Maria in Spanish is Mary. You understand what I'm saying? They trying to put us on the cross, and I believe I'm the last one. And that's why they going so hard, for real. And that's why all the trouble keep coming my way. But I'm so good at what I do, there's no way that I'm going to die without my haters. There's no way. No way. So, you know, because I'm worth so much, you know, they trying to get rid of the ones that's not like them. You understand what I'm saying? Now, I heard when Maria's baby daddy was in jail, he ended up contracting AIDS, and he got out of jail and gave it to Maria. Maria became all, you know, had AIDS. I heard that. They told me. They tell me all the bad stuff. You know what I'm saying? But they never once allowed me to go to any of the, you know, my niece's graduations or weddings. I haven't been on vacation. And when I did go to Atlanta, I damn near died on Christmas from food poisoning while I was at a homeless shelter. So you see what I'm dealing. You see what I'm dealing with. You understand what I'm saying? So anytime they have brought me all the way down to pretty much homelessness again, You know, and they bullies. You know, they hate to lose and stuff. See, I've been whooping their ass and they can't understand how. Because I'm just one person. And I was supposed to be retarded. But when you do wrong to a person, there's a higher power that, you know, gonna protect me and stuff. As simple as that. And I know when I die, we all die. I know that. I know that. I don't know about them light-skinned motherfuckers and shit. If they was doing all the killing and they try to put the shit off on me and shit, I believe that. I believe that's what it was. I believe that's what it was. For real. You understand? Because they want me to feel guilty about shit that I did, trying to avoid some shit that they had done to me already when I was a baby. You understand what I'm saying? I didn't want to do it to their children. But had I did it to their children, then they would have said, she's the problem. You understand what I'm saying? If I would have messed with any of my nieces, they would have said, see, she's the problem. They would have never said, oh, we did this to her when she was a baby. See, I believe it was my own people that, you know, was, or it couldn't have been my people. It had to be some strangers. You understand what I'm saying? For real. I mean, because I can't see a person doing a child like that. I can't see it. So I'm going to revise this Willie Lynch shit. And it's going out to all the stringy hair people. For real. Because they the one bringing all this shit in my fucking city. From East Africa. South Africa. Africa, period. You understand what I'm saying? And right behind the East Africa restaurant is the damn police. And if you look at it, it looked like a 13. And you know that bad luck number all day. So, you know, they raped me. They tried to kill me. You understand what I'm saying? And they mad because I was able to tell my story. And they don't want to compensate me. And that's why they doing all this damn building with my money in my city and all around the world. Because they don't think, you know, my higher power is going to really give me everything that I worked my ass off for real. So everybody was around, you know, when something took place that was not my fault. Or that I just, you understand what I'm saying? They was just trying to turn me into a freak, a hoe. Real talk. And they think if they break my ass, I'll be out here hoeing. But I ain't. That's not my story. I'm not a fucking hoe. Okay? I wasn't the one with 4 children. I helped my sister Linda Nelson. You understand what I'm saying? Take care of her children. Because her weak ass fucking baby daddy couldn't do it. And that's why he told me, I wish I was as strong as you. That's what Frank Nelson said. You understand what I'm saying? While he was trying to, you know, come on to me at the same time. Real motherfucking talk. Now run tell that. So no, I ain't about that bullshit. I ain't with no bestiality and all that shit. I do shit in a general way, and at the time, God damn it, if I had to do it all over again, I wouldn't have done it at all and stuff. But they knew what they was doing, because this psychological warfare that they play with these kids and they mind. You understand what I'm saying? After they demonize their ass. And then they be battling, you know, on what to do and what not to do. But it was all a setup. But they thought I would continue it. And when I didn't, that's what fucked their head up. I'm too much of a business lady for that. So for all you freaks out there, keep dreaming, motherfucker. I would not be that motherfucker, never, ever, ever. Because I already made my money. Y'all stealing it. And that's what's going to get you killed. I paid for you motherfuckers to do what you're doing to me. You understand what I'm saying? For real. Just so I can shut the door on hell. For real. I'm going to heaven, nigga. For real. Gotta go. Alright, family. Watch your surroundings.